Welcome back and welcome into all of my Scorpios. Two and two time with your boy. Who's reading all of my Scorpio placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node.
Say we
Wherever
need
you
not
have
go.
Scorpio.
So I need not say.
You may
Live
find
the
some
smack down on your
read.
groove fast. You don't bring my pay.
Also check out
Say
the other
you're looking
placements.
for foundation.
Keep in mind,
Can't be
everything
the
may or
case,
may not
bitch.
resonate
You
with your
don't
current
know your
situation.
place, Nick.
Always take everything with a grain of salt.
No need to go to that. I throw
Reflect
you
on your
facts. Think
situation
abstract. You
accordingly
just
to
whack.
make the
You too
proper
old for
judgment.
that. Take accountability.
This is nothing more than just
Some things
confirmation
you
for your
need to
current
tweak.
situation.
New lesson learned.
You know
now.
yourself
Got
better
a
than
topic
I
every
would.
week.
So let's get into the Scorpios. But before we get into this, hope y'all all been living well and treat each other well and most importantly yourself. Again, take this read with discernment. You know your situation better than I would. We finna get a read for you, see what you got coming in here for the remainder of Sagittarius season. So let's get a couple more here. Get the standard 10 card spread for you real quick. Yes. We got it. Alright, bottom of the deck, we got the Hermit card. So you could have Virgo in your chart. Very well. Could be getting ready to go into introspection, taking a break from society, pretty much sitting with yourself, dealing with your higher self, and calling on God, you know what I'm saying, to come through and download these into download what it is you need to know. Just pretty much stepping back from everything worldly and tapping more into spirit with that Hermit card at the bottom of the deck. But for your spread, we got the King of Cups reversed, High Priestess reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed, Four of Wands upright, the Sun upright, Page of Swords upright, Eight of Wands upright, Queen of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups upright, Ten of Wands reversed. So what this is telling me is looking like you letting go of a connection, a situation here. Somebody that could have been misleading you in a connection, whether this be platonic, whether this be romantic, what have you. Somebody's been pretty much leading you to exile. It's not like they really had any path for it. It's kind of like they just kind of had you in the clouds thinking one way, one thing, and they turn around and act differently. This could be family. This could be, again, a spouse, a lover. This could be just a friend. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection, but I do see that here. It's got a lot of cup out of here. We got your energy with the King of Cups in reverse here. And then we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Both court cards are in reverse. And with the Seven of Cups upright, that's telling me that somebody's getting out and trying to see what's out there. I'm seeing a connection. Now, this could be with family, so you could be a person that's living at home right now with your family. So I got this Four of Wands here upright. That's stability, you know. Celebration. Could be graduating. Could be a college graduate or something like that. Congratulations, if that's your situation. But I see a lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of misguided energy. I want to say a lot of false information making you move a certain way. It's like I'm getting a story where somebody is feeding you information thinking that you just gonna bite the first thing that they tell you to do. Like, oh, all you gotta do is blah blah blah, and you just gonna go do it. You ain't gonna ask no questions. You ain't gonna think about it. You ain't gonna do your own R&D, your research and development. You just gonna go and just do it because they said do it. Somebody could be pulling your strings, or again, going back to family, could be somebody, a parent, a loved one, a sibling. They could just be trying to throw you off course because they see that you got good shit coming in. They definitely could be spreading false information, rumors, just talking about what you're doing. Even it's giving somebody that's giving you order, command, trying to tell you or influence you to do one thing. But then it's like when you do it, it may sound like it's for your best interest, but the person that told you this was essentially trying to set you up and sabotage your whole plan, your emotion, not what they want to influence your emotion to include, strictly and only your emotion. And so they going behind, talking to other people, other family members, other relatives about what you doing. They may not even be telling the truth, but they honestly don't even know what the fuck you're doing. See, that's why we got this high priestess in reverse. They think they know what's best for you, but at the end of the day, you have to ultimately make this decision. This is somebody that has their whole shit just off, like everything that they think how it should be. It's like almost like a jaded view of how shit should go. It's almost like somebody operating out of fear, and since they grew older, or it worked for so long, so many years or so many months, that they can just continue to do that and don't have to think outside of the weird ass bullshit ways they've been thinking. I'm not sure if that's gonna resonate. Pretty sure a few of you can take something from this read, but somebody got a hidden agenda, you know? They know that they shouldn't be trying to tell you certain things to do, trying to influence your motion, your moves, try to pull at your heartstrings and shit, because they know you're a kind, genuine individual. And they'll try to basically use you because they think you're naive. They think that you won't think for yourself. Now, again, going back to the spouse situation or a relationship, romantic connections. This could be a partner that you got that essentially wants to just keep you stuck and thinking how they think. Now, this could be used interchangeably. This could definitely be a loved one, sibling, relative, too. But in the case of relationships, it's almost like they don't want you to peak. They don't want you to be the best version of yourself. It's almost like the connection that you're in, if this is romantic, is definitely a catalyst connection. I wouldn't want to call it karmic because we all got to take lessons from the connections that we have across this lifetime. It doesn't always have to be karma. You know, it could definitely be more catalytic. Like, okay, what is this relationship teaching me? Knowing that this shit not gonna last for too long or forever. I know that this isn't how it should be. If I'm always on edge, I'm always tense. If I'm around a person that's greedy, envious, you know, got a hidden agenda and shit, want to be selfish, give you the silent treatment, shit like that, and then just want to constantly spy on you while trying to derail you, is given psychosis. Given somebody is not in the right state of mind to be trying to give advice to somebody actually that actually has a plan. And I definitely see that here because you got the Four of Wands, the Sun, you got the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and they're all upright. So this is telling me that whatever you plan on taking action on, you definitely doing that shit with conviction. I'm just gonna say that. I don't see no hesitancy. I see that you getting out there and exploring your options, whether this be a place to live, whether this be because Four of Wands, Seven of Cups is giving me somebody might think about moving out of state, moving out of the country, something like that. Could very well be exercising your options of just essentially getting around, getting away from whoever this is you're in a connection with that wants to keep this little string attached to you, like the puppet master and you're the marionette. Just okay, when I do this, you just gonna go this way, type shit. And then with this Ten of Wands reverse, it means you're carrying a burden, doing a lot by yourself, a lot alone. It's like somebody's just sitting here just commanding orders, shouting orders, and they not really putting in no energy, no actual fucking effort. They just telling you what to do. You do all the work, they take all the credit. It's giving toxic work environment, toxic connection, toxic family members. This person could be real stingy, greedy, very possessive. And I don't necessarily see you sticking around for too long because again, at the bottom of the deck, we got I was about to say the wizard. the the hermit. I don't know why I was thinking the wizard. I don't know why. But the hermit, but you're definitely getting back to stuff. You're definitely getting back to source. Sitting with yourself. Not being so easily influenced by those that claim to love you but want to pull at your emotions, pull at your heartstrings, have you move a certain way that may not be in your best interest, but it's the best interest for them. And that's what you're getting away from ultimately. You're just soul searching, seeking the truth, standing alone, standing your ground, being on your own square, and not taking too much advice from people around you. But whoever this person was definitely a catalyst. Whoever this person is in your life currently, that you have this deep connection with, whether this be a relationship or family. You definitely stepping away from it and just really sitting with yourself. And that's the best way to learn, really, to see the world through your own lens and not have somebody pretty much guide you through, but them not knowing any better because they've capped and they've peaked at a certain point in their life. And they don't understand that you're already leaps and bounds ahead of this motherfucker. Whether that be your parent or a person that you're in a love connection with. You're leaps and bounds ahead of them. But just because you loyal, because you soft-spoken, possibly, they take that as, oh, you being naive, you dumb, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, or where you're gonna go, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just tell you to do this, because it's gonna help me more than it's gonna help you. Ain't that a bitch? Hell no. Q horn ass. Immediately. Fuck that. But you getting away from that. You moving fast. At 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups, you got options. You exercising those options. You not sticking with a motherfucker that's gonna sit here and try to keep you stuck. Put more stress and more burden on you. With that 10 of Wands in reverse, that means you releasing it. That means you letting go of the shit. And that's all you gotta do. That's the main thing. But ultimately, that's your choice. You got to make that decision for yourself. So my Scorpio placements, let's get a spirit of animal oracle message to see what animal you need to embody for the remainder of Sagittarius season. Now we got the unicorn, the infinite possibilities. The infinite possibilities. That doesn't necessarily mean that, well, I can't even say that. It's an infinite possibilities. Everything you can think of. The direction you got to take is what makes sense in the moment. You can't, I don't want to say you can't, but you got so many ideas that you want to execute, but you got to be methodical with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to get away from this person you plan on moving out, what's the first step you got to take? Got to start looking for different apartments there, look for a house or whatever, If you have the time, go visit certain places in the United States or across the world. If you've been having an itching or inkling to relocate somewhere, now's the time to definitely explore that, in my opinion. Now's the time to explore that. Because you got infinite possibilities. And it reads, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of the light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. And so this test, basically you going into isolation with that hermit energy at the bottom of the deck, stepping away from somebody that you was in a connection with, is going to bring you closer to understand all that you need to know to pretty much set your shit in motion so that you can be happy, so that you can be fulfilled, That's going to bring money. That's going to bring notoriety. It's going to bring a lot of things with that. But first you got to isolate and put them into exile. And then from there, you'll pretty much be fine, in my opinion. Scorpio placements. I hope you enjoyed this read. If you got anything from this, make sure you like, share, and consider subscribing to IntuiThyme. And also check out IntuiThyme.life. Got herbal supplements. Got your sour sarsaparilla, got your spirulina, got your diatomaceous herb, got your sea moss. Anything you need, if you need a cleanse, feel a little backed up, having chronic fatigue, illness, ailments, anything you can think of, I can take care of you. I got the product for you. Check out IntuiThyme.life for all of your holistic health needs. Until next time, Scorpios, y'all take care.
No need to go to that. I throw your facts. Think abstract, you just whack, you too old for that. Take accountability, it's some things you need to tweak. New lesson learning now, I got a topic every week.